So won't you me where I lay, and we can't go back the way we came. You join me as I leave the frame, because we can't go back there. No, we won't go back there. Yeah, yeah. There's a price on my head. I've been running for 2 years. Clearly I should be dead. It's a wonder that I'm here. I hide up underneath the cloud. And when we're lying in bed, sometimes I choke on my own tears. I'm not worth my weight in lead, and you're the queen of the reindeer. I could just sit for hours to watch you twirling on your axis amid the tubas and the saxes. So won't you wake me where I lay, and we won't go back the way we came. But join me as I leave the frame, because we can't go back there. No, we won't go back there. Yeah, yeah.
Hello and welcome everyone to So Very Wrong About Streaming. Today we're going to do an unboxing. We're going to unbox a game called Settlement that is just coming out at Essen. And then we're going to try the new app, which is Concordia. We had a little bit of technical difficulties this morning. We will see if we can get through them. How is everyone this morning? All right, I think we should just get right to it, as we usually do here. See if this can actually work this time. Here we are. Settlement. Sideways even. Looks like one of the cards in my PC just decided to stop working, i.e. the USB card I bought to run all my cameras decided that nah, we're not going to work anymore. So that's super handy. So how is everyone this morning? And how many people knew that the Concordia Digital was even coming out? How many people are eager to try it? How many people hate Concordia? How is the sound? Everything good? I should have left this set up where it was downstairs. Really saved a lot of time and or effort. Well, this rule book, I think this is a multi-language rule book because they had on the cover. So this is a copy that was sent to us. So nice of them. So yes, there's going to be 3 languages, English, French, and German. All the pieces will be language independent, I'm sure. It is a building your own little tableau settlement. Several actions to choose from. Putting out meeples, fighting monsters. What drew me to it was just the cover itself. Like as you can see in the picture on the screen there. It just looks super interesting. Can't wait to give it a try. Oh, it looks like it was actually not, oh my, okay, that's all just English rulebook. Wow, okay. 36 pages. That'll be interesting. Oh no, there's French in here too. I saw a break. All right, so that's not too bad. 12-page rule book. And then, is this a scenario book? Or is it just Polish? All right. Sorry that the lighting is so terrible. That things just stopped working, so I had to make sacrifices somewhere and sacrifice. Good morning, X-Pledge. Sacrifice was lighting, unfortunately. We have all the different monsters. There's dragons. You have to have dragons, resources, clay, wood, gems, score sheet. Nice big score pad, not bad. Could have been double-sided. Another player color, extra bags. Love extra bags. Cards, which we'll look at in just a moment. Somehow I don't think currency is going to be a big part of this game, seeing as you get 16 coins. Unless there's another one in here. Maybe there's going to be another sheet. This is a giant stack of punch cards. So due to some time restraints, we're just going to be playing Concordia against the AI, but we'll get a good feel for what it's like. I played one game last night. It worked out pretty well. Just because I schooled the AI doesn't mean it's bad. Yeah, see, it's so grainy because of the lighting. I'm so sorry. All right, so these are the player boards. See, you're going to be making your own little village out of these billions of tiles that we're about to go through in a minute here. So tons of building tiles, the cost, fortress, buttresses. Oh, I guess, yeah, see, there is more money. More money on every sheet. But the thickness is off. These sheets are much thinner. That's all right. QR code. Odd. I have a feeling that's just the logo for the company. iGames. More buildings. Even more buildings and items. Probably first player token. Mountain tiles, terrain tiles. Probably where you go out and fight the monsters. And then we'll take a quick look at these cards. Like I said, because I don't have my card working, I can only get 2 cameras working. So I can't do any close-ups. It's the best I can do, I'm afraid. I apologize. But it's the standard. Get resources, pay resources to play cards, do all your actions. But the art is very nice. Very nice. Go out, fight monsters. Where are monsters? Oh, monsters must just be the meeples on the tiles. I thought there was monster cards. I am mistaken. So these look like they are... Yeah, there's the monsters there. I'll tell you on the bottom corner which meeple to put out for the different monsters. Interesting. We'll give this a try, and then we'll get back to you and tell you what it's all about. And that is Settlement by iGames. All right. Has anyone else been looking at this at all? Like I said, it caught my eye because that cover is so nice. All right, let's get to Concordia. Digital edition. Wait, Mike, that's not going to work. Just because you click on it on your screen doesn't mean... There we go. Technology. All right. Move this down to here. All right, here we are. We are going to play a local game. So right now they let you play the season pass, so you can get the expansions later. Thanks. Right now it's just the base game, which is fine. So Concordia is somewhat of a deck builder. Please don't tell me it just went to my old game. Yes, it did. So just because I beat the AI in the first game doesn't mean... Oh, I see. All right, so we're going to trash that game. Start a new game. Standard map. Show opponents. Victory points. Apparently you can start with 25 coins. We will not play that way. I wonder if I defaulted the AI to easy for my first game. Probably. Well, we're going to do what we normally do here. Crank them up. We'll do a 3-player game. And we'll start this. I'll give you a quick explanation on how this works. No, there are no expansions whatsoever. They plan on it. When you go to their money page, they'll say that, you know, the 2 expansions are being worked on. So you can buy the season pass and probably get a discounted price. But right now it's just the base game. So Concordia is a little bit of a deck builder, and here's our starting deck. It's one of those games where you start with all of the cards in your hand. You get to play whatever cards you like, and then when you want your cards back, you play a particular card that you can never lose. And in this case, it's the Tribune card. Actually, I can bring them up. There we go. It tells you what they do. So you get back all your cards, and you start again, and then you can play a card like the Senator card, which will allow you to buy cards from the pool, which is up here. Now, the hook to Concordia is the fact that on the bottom of each card, as you can see down here, they all have victory conditions, and they're very similar based on the symbol. So they start to become like multipliers. So for, in this case, the colonists, it'll be 2 points for all of your recruited colonists, and you can get multiple of these cards, and so it'll be 4 points per or 6 points per. So you can sort of, you know, try to build your deck towards a certain thing and then have to, you know, deliver that onto the board, right? You can't get, you know, a bunch of cards that say you're going to get points for recruited colonists and not actually recruit those colonists. So let's go just over quickly the basic cards. Like I said, that gets you the cards back in your hand and lets you buy more colonists. Architect lets you move your colonists and build buildings on the board. Zoom out a bit at the board here. We're all going to start here in Rome. You can see every city has sort of a specialty that it deals with, being wine or iron or silk, wheat, clay. And if you build a house there, then you're going to get some benefits, i.e. when people collect from a province, if you have a house there, you'll get resources. And there's some victory point cards that will deal with having houses out or houses in a province or all sorts of different things. And you have to pay the cost that's on the bottom. And you have a limited inventory space, but the more colonists you get out, the more space you'll have, you see here on the bottom. So the prefect card is the one I was talking about. You can either reset all the provinces because you choose a province to collect from, and then that can't be collected again until someone resets it, but you get a bunch of money because you reset all of the provinces and you get, you know, a bunch of money per province that you reset. So it's sort of one of these things you have to make a choice whether or not, you know, you're going to take your turn to take the money, or pick a province that you know is suboptimal. There's a trading card, usually gets you some straight up money and lets you trade some resources. So if you have too much of something, not enough of something else, There's a very big restriction on it, though. You can only sell one type and you can only buy one type. So it's not like free reign market. And then there's the diplomat. That's the only tricky part because of this app. I haven't figured a way to exactly see what cards. So I end up just playing the diplomat and it shows me the last cards that the AI has played. You can sort of see what they're doing, but if you don't catch it, it can be a pain. So it's our turn. We're going to play a card. We're going to do what the card says. Then the AI will go. I think to start, let's move and build. So we start with a footman, I guess, or a soldier that can move by land, and a boat that moves by water. So we're going to play the architect card. It tells us our movement is based on how many pieces we have out. So we have a move of 2 because we have 2 people out. We click on who we want to move, and then it'll show us the places we can move to and how many movement points that we'll use up. So now when you build, the key is maximizing your actions, because when you build, you can build in all of the cities you're adjacent to, as long as you have enough resources to do so. So sometimes, you want to, get in between 2 that you can afford at the same time, but at the beginning, not so much. So silk and clay, let's move just our foot soldier over to here, because getting silk usually sells for the most. So let's do that. Tell it that we're done our movement. It'll ask us where we can build. All the ones we can build in are highlighted. We will build here, and it tells you right here that we're short the clay and the money in order to build here. So not likely, but we'll confirm that. And boom, we get a building. Finish our turn. So the computer played diplomat and copied our turn. And then you can see there they played prefect. They chose this because they had a building. Because they somehow had 2 buildings there already. And so when you choose a territory, you get goods in all of the cities that you have buildings in, and you get whatever's on the banner there. And then you can see here the banner's flipped over to the money side because that needs to be reset. I think we want to do the same thing because that will get us 2 silk here. We might as well use our diplomat. No, let's not use our diplomat yet. Let's use the actual prefect. Choose this territory, and we should get 2 silk for that. And it tells you right here, 2 silk will be added to your inventory. And we finish our turn. If anyone has any questions while we're going, feel free to ask. The game will end in multiple ways, i.e. if this deck up here, it tells you the total here, there's 21 cards left. If that ever gets down to 0, or if we get all of our buildings out, of which we have 15, that will also trigger the end of the game. And then you just add all your victory point modifiers up. All right. So like I said, I didn't see what they did, so I usually just throw the diplomat out and see what they did here, and then you can just, click back and not play that card. So they both played prefect, which means we have money here, money, and money. So let's play it, the diplomat, and we will also prefect, but we will prefect to get good money. And that'll get us 7 money because all of the things will flip over again. Finish our turn. All right, also want to mention about the fundraiser, in case I forget. Don't forget this Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be playing The Crew with No Pun Included and Board Game Barrage, raising money for Food Banks Canada. So come by and check us out. All right. Let's see. Is there a way? I guess if you get to know the symbols, that tells you what they did last. All right. I think we're going to do a big sell. So let's get another double. That gets us 3 silk. And so you can see here it tells us, you won't be able to take all that silk. That is fine. And then we'll do a big sell and get a bunch of money before we reset our hand. Silk is also good for buying cards. As you can see, you're going to be paying the cost on the bottom, but as you get up, you have to pay silk as well. I wonder if I'm going to do a buy. I wonder if I should just grab that. What else can I afford? A clay card, a colonist card. Interesting. Maybe I'll do that first. Let's do that. Let's buy some cards. Take this buy and sell, and we will take all of our... Oh, wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. Oh, an extra architect. Too expensive, though. You can just take one. I'm wondering if we should do that since we're going to want to keep the silk to sell. Do we want to throw it away now just to get us a clay card? I don't think so. Stick with one card. Probably a mistake. Let's get the clay card. So the clay card does is, no matter what province they're in, all of your clay cities that have a building will get you clay. Did I just play that? Please tell me I did not just play that. No, I think I just confirmed my turn. That would have been hilarious. All right, we'll play our good sell card because that gets us 5 money on top of all the silk we're going to sell. Sell it all. Because we'll just prefect when we get our cards back. And we're not going to buy any. Should we buy any? Let's buy some. Let's buy a clay and a wine. No, we can only buy one. This is where you get into trouble. We are going to go over here. We'll need clay. We'll buy 2. Because we need clay for all of these cities over here. And I believe we're going to lose our steel and wheat when we tribune. All right, so we get our cards back. And then, like I said, we can play the wheat and the iron to put another soldier in, which we will do. And I think we will pick the soldier and not another boat. So not only will that give us more options, but we'll also get more movement points when we take the move action. You can see that the computer is, in fact, winning. So how are we doing for prefect? Looks like everything is flipped. Now is the time to take it, I believe. Did they take it? Let's just double check. They did. So we'll just copy theirs. 8 gold. Don't mind if I do. So now our money problems are done for a while. Sitting on 40. will prefect and get our, no, we can't, just a second. Can we go anywhere without spending anything? Anything that's just clay? No, we need steel and or wheat. And or wine. All right, so we will get some silk. Three silk. Then we will buy 2. Well, we won't buy anything, but next turn we will buy buy 2 wheat. And we'll sell a single silk. And then we will buy some steel. Buy 3? Why not? We have the room for it. Oh, someone might prefect for us. All right. All right, so we're all ready. Settle both of these places. We want both of these places. No, we'll go up to here. And then we'll start to move our boat. That should allow us to do all 3, I believe. Build here, and here, and here. Now, the cost in money doubles for every house that's in there. So the sooner you get into these cities, the cheaper it will be. So, those people that are out there that are Concordia fans, what do you think so far? Is the implementation to your liking? Or have you played it already? What do you think so far? That being said, you cannot judge my playstyle. All right. What have we got? Let's see what cards are available. It's just nothing that's overly exciting, is it? No wine. I'm definitely playing suboptimally. This whole technical problem is throwing my brain off. All right, let's just get this moving. And we will two silk and an iron. Not good for anything. Yeah, it's not the greatest. And even when you're moving, like if you're trying to move guys out of Rome, it's very fiddly, like right close up here. But, you know, you can play again. They give you AI players. So if you're just want to get a quick game in, it at least has something. Yeah, I'm wondering if they could color the dotted line because there can only be one settler per route. So I'm wondering is once you put the settler there, it also sort of colors the route as well. And that would make them sort of stand out and tell you that there's a settler there. All right, what are we going to do? Money, iron. Money flipped over. I suppose. Just plain terribly. All right. Let's buy some cards. Take a diplomat. That's all we can have. All right, well, I'm only two points back at the moment, so that's not terrible. Yeah, it's true. Popping them down to the bottom yet. Yeah, because once you've had a building there, there's no reason to show the cost anymore because you're the only one that can see it. And you can't have two buildings in one city, so. Why did I get Mason again? Whoever told me to get Mason really wrecked my game for me, so I don't know who did that, but that wasn't helpful. Seven money. We'll take it. We do need to get down here. We can get a clay. We get our boat here. Clay and wine. Which is what we need. Is there a clay and wine in the same here? Pick up this wine probably. Why didn't I end my turn? All right. Bunch of stuff. Stuff is good. End our turn. We could buy another settler. I'm just not sure if we need to. Do we still have... There is a colonialist here. I wonder. All right, cards back, please. Do we spend the steel? Yes, let's do it. Let's get another boat. Don't know if that was a great move or not, but it is what it is. Yeah, maybe putting all my buildings in one province wasn't the greatest idea right off the start. So back to our selling frenzy. Selling and buying all our goods. I think we'll sell one this time. We said that we're going here. We need wine and we need clay. So let's buy a couple of wine. The other thing that putting colonists out does is gives us more inventory space, right? To the point where I think I'll buy 3 wine. No silk needed down here. Let's do this again. This time we'll do the silk. And we'll buy the clay that we need. Even more clay. And they, of course, prefectures. Hoping one of them was going to sell, so we could have. Clay and wine. Clay and wine. Both of them clay and wine. We can do that. Let's do that. So we want this soldier to move here. We get both of these. And then our ship will move here. Should I move it all the way over? No, I want to move our other boat as well. I guess that's it. Why can't we move this boat? Maybe we're out of movement. Who knows? All right, so we should be able to get all of these cities. This one, and this one. And our wine needs are now fully taken care of. We will finish our turn. Someone just prefected. We'll copy that. So that gets us a very good mix. We really need to buy a wine card. This means any resource of your choice. So you need to spend what's underneath plus any resource of your choice. This has to be silk. Draw pile has 3 left in it. Let's see, what are we looking at? They have 9 of 15 out. They have 10 of 15 out. We only have 7 of 15 out. We are 7 points in last place. All right. That'll work. Let's prefect here in green. That'll get us 2 wine and another clay. That's legit. Yeah. All right. Not going through much of a strategy. I'm just sort of cycling through my cards. I really should have picked an actual. Is it which is the card? Like yesterday, I did the one that gives you points for points for having buildings out. Let's see, which is that? This is 1 point for each province with at least one of your houses. Diplomat is what I just clicked on. Vineyard, 4 points for each. Yeah, that's the one we want. And the colonists is the other one we wanted as well. So we're crazy not to buy 2 cards right now. Both things that we want. We have to spend something. Well worth it, I think. And the other thing that this game does that other deck builders don't, when you buy cards, they go right into your hand, which is super handy. What do we have up here now? Last 2 cards. There is a colonist sitting there. So the game is going to end due to lack of cards, apparently. What did they play last? They both diplomated as well. All right. So I want to buy that colonist. Jupiter is things that don't produce brick, which is good because I don't have many brick. I think I have 1 brick here and the rest are not. So to get both, all I need is 1 wheat. So to get a wheat, I have to prefect in a province that specializes in wheat. Which there is not one. Interesting. What to do then? See, chat's not helping at all. They're just wallowing in the fact that I am being crushed. All right. Let's see. What did they play? One has, what is the prefect? That's what I want. I wonder if I'm going to get a chance before someone else buys both of those cards. Yep. They bought the colonist card. Unfortunate. That's all right. We will stay on course and finish this game out. Grab this. 4 goods I want to keep. And then buy the last card. Well, I want to keep the clay, of course. End game. So we sell all our goods for money, and then money is victory points. And we are in third place. Not surprisingly, but by how much? 15 points. And then you can break it down here. It'll tell you on each card how many victory points you got for each one. Well, of course, you know, I would prefer playing it in real life, but I am not overly hateful of this particular version. And I think once they get the expansions in, it'll be that much better. Because as you can see, you know, we got it done in 30 minutes, a game of Concordia, right? So you can't beat that. Did an unboxing, which was 10 to 15 minutes. And now it is 1:45, so that means we got a game in 30 minutes. All right, that's all we're going to do for today. I will be back on Saturday morning. We're also going to have our normal stream Saturday at 10:30, and then the fundraiser. My name's been Michael Walker. This has been So Very Wrong About Games. We have a podcast, comes out every week. Check it out. Super fun. Let us raid someone. Who shall we raid? Who is on right now? Anyone I know? OP. I enjoy watching him. Let us raid him. See you soon. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Thank you for watching. See you soon. See you next time. Thank you for watching. See you soon. See you next time. Thank you for watching. See you soon. See you next time. 3, 2, 1, 3. Peace.